Hello class. So this week we were tasked with supposing that we are a state legislator considering new regulatory laws with respect to psychoactive drugs. We were asked what our argument would be in favor of making a distinction between hard drugs such as heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamines, and soft drugs such as marijuana and hallucinogens. We were also asked on what basis would we make such a distinction. My main basis for the distinction between these two categories is the level of risk for addiction and overdose in relation to addiction. Hard drugs such as heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamines. These are the ones that you hear about all the time, people overdosing on. And that's my biggest that's what I look at when I look at the distinction between these hard drugs and soft drugs. Marijuana and hallucinogens, you don't hear about all that often. You don't hear about overdoses on them all that often. Hallucinogens, you hear more frequently. You hear about more frequently people overdosing on them than marijuana. But like I said, this could also be a counter argument. People might say that hallucinogens are addictive and could cause an overdose, but they're a lot less likely to cause an overdose than those hard drugs such as heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamines. And marijuana has an extremely low risk for overdose. Heroin is I guess you could say, our biggest enemy in relation to the overdose side of it. That's actually going to be probably most of the overdoses that you see on the news and all that. There's a certain level. You've got to have an extremely high level of marijuana and hallucinogens in you to overdose on them with heroin, and things that have been derived of heroin, like fentanyl, for example. These can definitely cause an overdose very quickly and with a very low dose. And if you get addicted to these, they definitely, you start building immunity to that, and you need more and more of that drug, which is definitely gonna eventually end up in an overdose situation.